back to Bayou City Geeks, episode 48. Pretty sure it's 48. Sorry for the delay. It's just been kind of one of those months. I'm your co-host, Bobby Bearhart, and with me as always,
I'm Jason Elliott. What's up, guys?
Okay, so we're gonna we got a lot to cover. First, let's start with reviews. The Boys season 2 came out, and we have already wrapped it up.
And it upped the ante on what the first season did. I mean, Stormfront, she came in and, at first, Homelander hated her, because he's so used to, being loved publicly. And then, she kind of comes in and throws that wrench into his life. And then he grows to love her. And it's almost like, like Superman and, kind of like a twisted Superman Wonder Woman relationship.
Yeah.
Although Queen Maeve is supposed to be Wonder Woman anyway.
Yeah. So in the books, Stormfront's a dude. They gender swapped, and I thought that was a brilliant move so that they could use Aya Cash, who Cash was an amazing addition to the Boys. She was perfect as Stormfront.
Is she okay now? At the end, she's still alive, but she's really fucked up.
Yeah, I don't know if they established that.
Because the thing is, I don't know if she like bled out or just died. I mean, they didn't really establish that. I mean, and Giancarlo Esposito was a really good.
He was brilliant. And there's a meme going around from one of the best scenes.
I saw it on your Facebook
I
page.
Can't lash out. That's a white man's privilege, and like that's
that's a white man luxury. Yeah,
that's a white man luxury. Yeah, and I was a brilliant line, and everything he delivers is brilliant. I mean, whether it's on here, on Harley Quinn as Lex Luthor, or on Breaking Bad, he's just
and he has a great year. I mean, ahead of him because he's also going to be the main bad guy in Far Cry 6, which comes out in February.
And the
so two geek franchises. I mean,
right?
This guy here is at 62 years old, firing on all cylinders still.
All cylinders.
I mean, I can remember him when I was a young kid in the movie Taps with Sean Penn, Timothy Hutton, Tom Cruise.
Was he really?
Yeah, he was in Taps, and also he of course bugging out, and Do the Right Thing, and Gus Fring. So he's he's at his best when he's playing masterminds.
Yeah, it's his voice.
Yeah, it is, and his presence too.
Yeah,
he can give you like this little stare.
Yeah,
like, okay, I'm gonna do something. You're not gonna know what it is, but
exactly.
I'm gonna hatch a plan to get you.
Now, so I feel like season 1 and 2 of The Boys have been like a prequel to the comic books, because I read an interview with Eric Kripke that came out on Friday, and he was saying that season 3 will be the Boys from the comic books. They'll be back for the CIA, and they'll be keeping Supes in line.
Okay.
So I feel like season 1 and 2 have been almost like the first 5 issues almost of the Boys truncated, or expanded, however you want to put it. And now
truncated in some parts, expanded in some parts.
So now they will be the CIA backed team that they're in the comic books.
Yeah, and looks like Huey's not going to be a part of it.
Well, so Huey is going to be, looks like he'll be pulled back into the Boys because the woman he's working for is a Supe.
Yeah, and she's been mysteriously killing, just important figures.
Well, the fact that she killed the district, what was she? She was the district, head of the CIA.
And she killed Vought too. I mean, she killed the main, the guy.
Yeah, she killed Vogelbaum. She killed her own chief of staff, which I thought was kind of messed up. But that was a brilliant move. That was a brilliant move because if no one on her team got hurt, she'd be looked at.
Yeah.
So, I thought that was just.
I would love to have seen how they filmed that scene.
That scene was probably one of my favorite scenes of the whole, because it was just a WTF moment.
Yeah, and they do have a Boys after show too, which I need to watch.
Yeah, I need to watch that. Okay, so for the season, I mean, I'm giving it an A.
Yeah, I give it a 9 out of 10, 9.95.
Yeah.
You know, to go back to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle soundtrack. Yeah, it was everything you want it to be. It's one of those damn good comic book adaptations where I want to go back and read the comics because I only read maybe the first few issues.
Yeah.
But and at the time I was reading so much. I mean, that one kind of fell by the wayside.
So let me fix this. So no, you can see my shirt better. I rewatched the entire season of season 1 and 2 because I got Ashley hooked on it. So I went back and so there was a lot in season 2 that I was like, huh? Because it was going back to season 1.
And Jack Quaid, he really reminds me so much of it, both of his mother and his father. You know, he's got his mother's eyes, he's got his father's chin,
and he got his mom's acting abilities. Thank God.
Hey, you didn't like Breaking Away with Jackie Earl Haley? He was in that.
Who was Jack Quaid?
Wait, no, Dennis Quaid.
Oh, Dennis Quaid. Look, Dennis Quaid plays Dennis Quaid no matter what he's doing.
Yeah.
The only thing that he does differently is he changes up his the gruffness of his voice. Other than that, he doesn't act. I'm sorry.
You need to see DOA.
See the what?
DOA. The movie where he I think it's with Cher. I think Cher's in this movie too. And he plays a guy like a private detective who gets poisoned. He's trying to figure out who poisoned him.
I mean, I'll give it a shot, but I mean, everything I've seen Quaid in, it's I have nothing against Dennis Quaid.
Hey, man, he's a Houston boy, dude.
I have nothing against him, but he can't act. He just can't. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, watching in the Alamos, it's painful watching that Sam Houston. I thought this was a great cast. I loved. They actually did do the girls do it better or get it done a little better than Endgame. That final fight scene with Queen May, Starlight, and Kimiko against Stormfront. That scene was just
brilliant.
Brutal.
Yeah. But see, it was brilliant. It was brutal.
Here's the thing. I don't know if Cash is coming back as Stormfront because of something she said in an interview. She said, she goes, I loved watching them kick my ass when I was doing ADR. She goes, I want a job next year, but I loved watching them, beat me. So I don't know if she's coming back as Stormfront. She might be dead.
Well, possibly, or maybe, they reconstruct her face, or, because she did get burned up, by the super kid. And you know what? They did that. I was thinking of when they showed the super kid. It was almost similar to Superman Returns.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And the boys did it better.
They did. And while it did suck watching Becca die in front of Fletcher.
Chantel Van Santen.
Yeah, she did a great job. Yeah, I think isn't she from Houston too?
I don't think so. I have to look that up. But,
but she, no matter what, she was going to die because Stormfront had such a grip on her throat that no matter what happened, even if they were able to knock her off, she would still rip out what happened.
Yeah. True.
A plus. The season. The thing I like about The Boys is that it's 8 episodes, and so every episode counts. It's
a tighter story. There's no lag. There's no dragging part.
I think that's the difference between The Boys and something like Black Lightning, which is a very good show, but it lags because it's 22 episodes. So you have to constantly keep adding in filler. So, all right. So A plus for me, 9.95 for you. The Haunting of Blight Manor also dropped this weekend, and we have.
Is that on Amazon Prime or Netflix?
Netflix. That on Netflix. And just like the Haunting of Hill House, you don't know what the hell you're watching until the second to last episode. Because they take you on such a winding road, and it's they're going time jumping, and you don't know what year it is until they mention the year. You're going, what the hell am I watching? And then once once they can do like the big reveal, like all the pieces just like suspended, and then they just like drop into place, and you're like, oh, like we kind of called it by like episode 4. We're like, it might be this, and then it's a complete spin on what you think it was. So it's wonderfully acted. It's got Elliot from E.T. in it.
No, Henry Thomas.
Thank you. Yeah, Henry Thomas, because he's in
Texas native, San Antonio.
Yeah, he's in The Haunting of Hill House, and it's almost like an anthology because a lot of the actors from Hill House are in Haunting of Blight Manor.
I think it is.
It's an anthology.
I think this is the second season, right?
Well, yeah, it's the second season. It's an anthology, so like it's different hauntings of different houses with the same cast.
Well, it's kind of like American Horror Story.
Yeah, exactly. We have one episode left. We were trying to finish it last night, but it was like 2:00 in the morning, and we were kind of tired. So we have one episode left, but so far, it's a solid 9. It's a out of 10. It's a solid show. Wonderfully acted, wonderfully done. But yeah, if you haven't watched either Hauntings, you need to go back and
it's on my list, dude. But just trying to get that, the boys, and
there's a ton of stuff to watch.
Oh yeah, that's good though.
I mean, it's good. I'm on episode 4 of Stargirl. So
okay, yeah, really good stuff.
I hate that I love it as much as I do because Jeff Johns writes it, and Jeff Johns is in so much trouble with Warner Brothers and DC.
Yeah, you know what? And see, I've met Jeff Johns twice.
Mm-hmm.
And my very first Comic-Con, I actually got to meet him. Yeah. Him and Greg Rucka. And then I met him again 2 years later, and it's like the guy is so cool, man. I mean, he comes off so cool, and it's like to hear, him threatening people and, being a dick. I mean, that just doesn't sound like him.
No, and kind of real quick, piggybacking onto like the whole Warner Brothers investigation, it does sound like he was very much like, hey, this is my last shot to get it right here with Warner Brothers. So just shut up. Don't mess around. Whatever. If Joss says jump, say how high instead of backing his actors, which he should have done.
Yeah, and the thing is, Jeff Johns has had some stinkers. I mean, especially Green Lantern. He's responsible for that. And really, he should have been the Kevin Feige of that DC EU.
He should have been. He knows so much about DC. You would think but I think maybe that they show the difference that just because you're good at one thing doesn't necessarily mean it's going to transfer into another thing.
Well, I mean, he should be a producer. I mean, he should just, guide the writers. I don't think he should be writing himself.
True.
I think he should just do what Kevin Feige does, guide the process.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And oversee the process, and then just let people, just go, man.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so on to TV and movies. Well, we're kind of already doing that. All right, so Star Wars, Ewan McGregor begins filming. Obi-Wan starts filming in March. Fair.
Okay.
Fair. I know we're getting The Mandalorian later this month.
October, yeah.
Yeah. We're getting WandaVision in December, I believe.
Yeah.
Falcon and Winter Soldier are coming out early.
Next year.
Yeah. MODOK with Patton Oswalt will be coming out February 2021. He said early 2021. It's been
on Hulu. Yeah.
Yeah, on Hulu. It's been they've done the voice acting, they've done the writing
and animation,
and now they're just working on the animation.
And they've showed on YouTube. They've shown like the trailer for it. It's like a more polished Robot Chicken.
Yeah, exactly. So
they said that there's going to be a lot of MCU heroes coming in. So like now it's like I'm glad that Marvel can do whatever they want now. They have all their characters.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, of course, you have some licensing, with the movies for, Hulk and I think Namor.
No, I think they fixed Namor.
Okay, but they didn't fix the Hulk though because Universal's still owned.
Universal is not letting go of that. Green Lantern has been greenlit.
Yeah.
At HBO Max, but it will not have Hal Jordan, Jon Stewart, or Kyle Rayner.
They're going to be safe for a movie, so I guess they're still doing the core movie. So the thing is, Guy Gardner, Simon Baz, Jessica Cruz, Kilowog, Sinestro, and Alan Scott is going to be the first, gay hero.
Yeah. Now, I am curious why they're putting Sinestro in this when he's known for being Hal Jordan's arch
I
nemesis?
guess it's gonna be after he trains Hal Jordan.
Well, yeah.
Maybe this could be like, okay, it's him after he trains Hal Jordan, and then, he's still a member of the Corps, and then possibly in this show he goes bad.
I'll take it.
I'll
Well,
tell you
no,
what,
because
get Mark Strong back for Sinestro.
it's true. But
Great performance, wrong movie.
if Jessica Cruz and Simone Biles are in it, then it's got to be way after because their lanterns
Yeah.
way after.
And the comics have been just awesome. I mean, the thing is, I remember one time it was Sinestro actually powered Hal Jordan's ring.
Yeah.
At one point.
Yeah.
That was cool.
And then I do like the fact that, like you said, Alan Scott will be the first openly gay DC character. So I'm excited to see who they're going to cast for Alan Scott. Alan Scott being the first Green Lantern, and now I wonder they'll have to keep with his Green Lantern being magic.
Yeah, but he was still the first Green Lantern. So
he was still the first Green exactly. All right. Spider-Man 3 is adding Benedict Cumberbatch and Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx is playing
and
Spider-Man 2's Electro.
Yeah, I mean they're talking about getting Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield back. I mean must be like a multiverse. And they said that Benedict Cumberbatch is going to do this movie before he even goes on to Doctor Strange 2.
Really?
Yeah.
So yes, I guess WandaVision really does mess up the MCU.
Mm-hmm. And it probably is gonna affect Peter.
The only problem I have with that is I feel like it's a little bit of like I know they're trying to capture the like I don't know, jump on the lightning, if you will, of capture the lightning in a bottle of Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
Which I get because Spider-Verse was amazing, but Spider-Verse was amazing because it dealt with Miles. I think there's a little backtracking. Like, granted, if they can get Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire back and they do like a whole like Spider-Verse, that would be amazing. Absolutely fantastic. But I think that should have been saved for like, I don't know, part 4.
Yeah, like something like I want Craven.
Yeah, I want Craven. Like we've gotten all the Sinister Six. But maybe the Spider-Verse messes up and Electro stays here for good. I don't know. And then also, is he going to be blue, or will he be black with a new like green yellow suit?
We don't know, but I'm just happy Jamie Foxx is coming back.
Same. He was a great cast, but his character was just done weird.
Yeah, and the thing is, it was the bad movie.
There's a lot. Here's the thing. There's a lot that's good with those films, but there's a lot that's bad.
Yeah,
that makes sense. Now speaking of multiverses, The Flash is trying to cast Gal Gadot. They're trying to sign her up for the Flash movie. It will. Warner Brothers, I think they're gonna rely heavily on the multiverse to fix their issues.
Yeah, I mean, and the thing is, they can do it. I mean, as we saw with Crisis on Infinite Earths, now you can say, okay, well, here's why there's 2 Flashes, one on TV, movies. And I mean, the thing is, that should have been, I figured that's where they were going anyway, because the thing is, in the comics, the multiverse, when Crisis on Infinite Earths, you found out, okay, well, this is this Flash, this is that Flash, and they consolidated all those Earths. And, they've done the multiverse even after that. So
yeah, a few times. So they're trying to bring Gal Gadot in, which I think is would be great and
smart.
And it's gonna be we'll have 2 Batman, 1 Wonder Woman,
Keaton,
possibly 1 Aquaman. We got the Addams Family 2 trailer. I finally watched the Addams Family. Cute film. I liked it.
Yeah, I mean, it's more of the original, what they were originally.
Yeah.
The comic strip.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
let's see here. Glow got canceled. I thought that was really dumb. This happened. This is the second time this has happened. I liked Stumptown on ABC got canceled because of COVID, and ABC said ABC had picked it up and then said it wasn't worth it to hold on to it, so they canceled it. And then Netflix canceled Glow on after season 3
And they were 2 episodes deep.
Yeah, and they'd already started, and they had been promised a season 4 to wrap everything up. But Mark Maron wants a movie.
Yeah, I would like that.
I will think that. I think a movie would really wrap everything up nicely. We do have a Lumberjanes animated series in the works at HBO Max. I love it. This is why I love HBO Max, is that Warner Brothers like, all right, you know what? Screw it. We'll just put everything on HBO Max. But speaking of COVID, we have a bunch of delays. Jurassic World got pushed back to 2022. Black Adam got taken off the slate, which they just showed at Fandom. So I think that was but they've pushed the Batman back to 2022.
Yeah.
Anything that was 2021 got pushed back to 2022. Anything that was 2020 got pushed back to 2021.
A lot of comic book movies coming out between 2021 and 2022. So we're going to have like 14 to 16 within a year span.
Yeah. Bond,
got pushed back.
Got pushed back to April.
And that kind of, that's doing something to these theaters now. I mean, COVID here has really disrupted the movie business.
Oh, yeah. Now, Patty Jenkins did come out and say that Wonder Woman 84 will be released on Christmas Day. We'll see.
But I tell you what, Pixar Soul won't, because it's going straight to Disney Plus.
Straight to Disney Plus, and at no charge.
Huh. Cool.
It will not be the $30 Mulan, because at Christmas time,
it's such a backlash.
They're switching Mulan from $30 down to free at Christmas.
Yeah. But they kind of left a sour taste in my mouth. It's like, you're going to charge subscribers $30. I mean, I understand that they need to make some money on this movie, but I mean, Jesus, $30.
Yeah, and it's one of those situations where, like, we're in weird times.
Very weird times.
So, I mean, and I like the fact that drive-in theaters are making a comeback. I actually do like that. I appreciate that, but the only issue is I don't want my car running for 2 hours, because you can't turn off your car in Houston. You just can't.
There's a pro and con, and plus, I mean, the thing is, these movie theaters, so like if you have like a 60-seat auditorium and you can only fill it to half capacity, I mean, you're losing money.
Yeah, you are.
I mean, the concessions, I mean, the thing is, at my dealership, they don't even serve popcorn anymore due to COVID.
No, you can't use the bathroom. You can't serve food. You can't serve drinks. I mean, it's very, and theaters are losing money. You really are.
So the thing is, you're just gonna have to watch movies at home. I mean, until this virus here, subsides. I mean, and really, we're not gonna get a vaccine, like a perfected vaccine, until like maybe 2021, even 2022.
So a vaccine, they've said, a proper vaccine will come out. Doctors predict mid-2021. That's a first round. That's a first-round vaccine. The perfected vaccine will probably be late 2021, early 2022.
Yeah.
Dr. Fauci,
rough science, man.
Dr. Fauci said that will probably be heading back to normal late next year. So, also
damage is already done, man.
Oh yeah. Let's see here. We also show Mission Impossible 7 cast was caught filming an insane train stunt. It's Tom Cruise. Who the hell knows what he's doing?
Hey, you know what? It's like this. It's Tom Cruise. It's his movie. He's got a lot of power. This is his franchise. He's going to do whatever he sees fit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or something that he sees as
You know what? If Tom Cruise died filming Mission Impossible, he would die happy. Another delay. Shazam! Fury of the Gods got pushed back to 2023.
Yeah. Oh.
So I mean,
they better dye up Zachary Levi's hair, man.
Oh yeah. Well, they already did that in the first one. That was also a bad dye job. Good Lord, that was pitch black.
Yeah, it was.
Robert Downey Jr. wants to do an MCU style cinematic universe with Sherlock Holmes. Who else would be who else would he connect with?
I'm not even sure at this point. I mean, I just think that they should, if you want to do a shared universe, do one with the Dark Universe. Kind of redo it. Redo the Dark Universe.
You know what? I really wish they would go back to doing that.
The Dracula movie bombed. What do you call it? The Mummy bombed.
But the Invisible Man didn't. So
That's true. And that was like the saving grace. I mean, hey, Elizabeth Moss, you know.
but the Mummy bombed because Tom Cruise.
Well, yeah, because he was supposed to be the villain and he wanted to be the hero.
Yep, he was supposed to be the villain that united all the monsters, and he had to be the hero.
Yeah, so I mean, the thing is, he's played a villain before. I mean, so I don't understand what was the hesitation.
I don't know. A Harley Quinn animated movie has been discussed by the HBO Max showrunners. I don't want a movie. I like the series. I like the show.
I do too.
I like the show. But if they did maybe if they made it like an annual, I'd be down with that.
Or maybe like a little special or something, like a 90-minute special.
Exactly. And that wraps up.
Well, we got to talk about video games.
Well, that wraps up TVs and movies. Video games. Before we hit the PS5, Mortal Kombat 11 did release. Melina, Rain, and Rambo.
And it is Sylvester Stallone doing it, much like Peter Weller came back. Now, it was one thing I found out yesterday. Arnold Schwarzenegger didn't do his character from the Terminator, just to sound alike.
Yeah.
And people are pissed off at him.
I didn't know that was Stallone.
Yeah, it's you can tell it because he's aged in his voice.
True.
But hey, you know what? We get Rambo back. I'm curious to see what kind of fatalities he has. I say this. I as much as I like the combo pack, you get Melina and everything and Rain. You've mined about as much as you can out of Mortal Kombat 11.
Oh yeah.
And have you played it?
No.
Okay. Let me see. I actually can give you my copy.
Okay.
But yeah, play it. It's really good. I mean, if you're, you got to. It's like playing Injustice, too.
Okay.
But they came out with the aftermath and everything. Just come out with Mortal Kombat 12 already.
Yeah, it's true.
Just go on and announce it, because the thing is, you've gotten so much money off this, and then they're going to release the Ultimate Mortal Kombat 11 collection, November 17th.
They're probably doing that just so they can give themselves some time on 12.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. But here's the thing: don't try to mine.
I know.
Because it's just like you're just nickel and diming people, your fans. I mean, look, people still play the game. People still love the game. They have tournaments and everything. I mean, online stuff. I mean, my friend Marcos, he plays it every Saturday night, just about. So,
right.
I mean, yeah. I mean, but the thing is, look, go on. The game is you made more than enough money off this game. Go on to 12.
True, I agree. Let's see here. Microsoft confirms that Xbox Series X won't be the last console. No shit. That's a no-brainer.
Yeah, and GameStop is not getting any more pre-orders for it.
Okay.
Let me see. With the PS5, it comes out on November 12th. I do have my pre-order. And, the thing is, they've already released 2 waves of pre-orders since Sony really, really, really messed up.
Right.
The thing is, they had the PS5 go on pre-order about an hour after their showcase, which I thought, and they didn't alert anybody. It said it was going to go on pre-order the next day, and I'm just like, okay, look, you guys royally fucked up. But they're trying to remedy the situation. They're probably going to have a lot for, the Christmas season.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, pick it up then. I wouldn't try to pre-order it because last time GameStop and all the other places didn't get very many.
So what, just wait till you can find one and pick it up?
Yeah, because, the bigger retailers like Target, Walmart, Best Buy, they oversold pre-orders.
Gotcha.
So the thing is, a lot of people won't get theirs the first day. They're probably going to get it maybe, 2 weeks, 3 weeks after. But you'll still get it, though.
And then also on PS5, we get backward capability to the PS4, nothing else, which sucks.
Yes, it does suck. And I understand, look, you're just kind of concentrating on, making sure the PS5 is as great as possible. PS4, is like that last one. And it wasn't the biggest selling, but it was, very popular from start to finish.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I understand that. There's like 10 games that, are not going to be.
Have they said what the 10 games are?
Yeah, they're no-name games.
Gotcha.
Stuff that I've never even heard of. So,
Fair enough.
I'm glad about that. I mean, so like if you're looking to get rid of your PS4 for a PS5, I mean, hey, you can do it. I mean, like I said, over 99% backwards compatible.
The only problem with that is I've got stuff downloaded onto my PS4.
You can transfer that over.
Yeah, but
I don't
then
know.
the only problem with that is then that takes up space on the PS5. So
Get an external hard drive, man.
more than likely, what's going to happen is the PS4 will replace the PS3 in my bedroom, and then PS5 will take over. And then I don't know. One day, if we ever get a house, my room will have the PS3 in it. I don't know.
Did you save your PS1 and 2?
I actually have the PS2. My PS1.
Actually, my friend Dwayne has my PS2, so I don't know what he's doing with it. But and also, we're gonna get a Dreamcast Mini probably.
That would be that. No, see, I'll buy that. Yeah.
I'd buy that because I mean the thing is I made the mistake of selling my old Dreamcast.
You what?
I sold it. I mean I needed money at the time, so
A buddy of mine in college had the Dreamcast, and it was a fun system.
yeah.
The PS1, I might have the PlayStation 1 still. I know my brother had one and my sister had one. And I think my sister's got fried because her house got hit by a lightning bolt and it got fried.
Yeah.
I think he got saved, yeah. But I still have the PS2 and I still have games for both systems. Like I still have NCAA football 2002.
I still got a lot of games. We get a lot of games that are pennied out.
Yeah.
So like I just got an original Xbox with some games.
Nice.
Yeah. And they were gonna give it away. I'm like, no, dude, don't you give that away.
Right, just give it to me. And then so that's it for games. And then finally just quick comic book action figure news. Grant Morrison, he hasn't abandoned his Arkham Asylum sequel, but he's postponing it because he's got TV stuff working on with TV.
Yeah, and the Eternal series got delayed too to 2021.
Yeah. Now I know that, and we're also he's written about half of the sequel, but he's got TV shows being made right now, so he's focusing on that. And then McFarlane did a really great tribute to Chadwick Boseman. I want to try and pick up that issue this week if I can.
And Todd McFarlane is a great artist.
You know what? Yes, he is. He did an amazing job with that. But his
Loved his Spider-Man.
But his Batman, his version of Batman, the action figure, the McFarlane Gold version, absolutely horrible.
You know what? It's like this. I got to agree with you, and I wish you would end Spawn.
Yeah, I really don't care. I mean, if he wants to keep doing Spawn as long as he wants, because Ken Larson is on it now.
Yeah, and what do you call it? Eric Larson still does Savage Dragon.
Yep.
But
exactly.
at least he can find fresh new ways to freshen up that character.
I'm sorry, Ken Lashley. Ken Lashley is on Spawn.
Yeah, well, still, it needs to end. I mean, look, Spawn has kind of run its course. I mean, in 2001, when he kills, Malbosia, kills Clown, I felt that was a great stopping point, number 100.
I mean,
he gets offered a spot in heaven and he turns him down.
Kirkman did the same thing with Walking Dead, Invincible, and
he ended it. Yeah, but the thing is, Spawn is not the big moneymaker it once was.
No. But, McFarlane's doing great with the action figures. I mean, you can see I've got a few up there.
Oh, yeah, he's always done great with action figures, dude. I mean, I've gotten a lot of them. I did his movie Maniacs was really what got me.
They were great.
And I got that Freddy and Jason 2-pack still that I got at KB Toys.
Nice. And then I'm trying to think, I know there's something comic news I'm missing right now because we just had fandom. So I know we're missing a lot, but action figure wise, all right, so I haven't gotten the new Boba Fett, but I did pick up Empire Strikes Back. I actually got these from a buddy of mine, Boba and Han and Carbonite, and I've got I got Darth Vader and Boba Fett coming in this week, the carbonized box series, and then I pre-ordered the Mandalorian and Beskar armor, which should be coming out.
We have the 10-inch Mandalorian with child.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah.
And then Masters of the Universe, which Walmart has just been trying to keep up with. They have put pre-orders out for the Castle Grayskull with.
And they went live yesterday.
You have Castle Grayskull with Sorceress and Snake Mountain. But does Snake Mountain come with anyone?
I'm not sure. I didn't even know Snake Mountain was up for pre-order.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's not for pre-order, but they have announced that they're coming out with it.
Okay. Well,
they have pictures.
I didn't know that, huh?
And
but
so,
yeah, $75 for it. I almost bought it, but I was like, no, I don't.
I'll wait. I'll wait,
yeah.
but I will.
It's not coming out until April 12th of 2021.
Right. So it gives you time to save up. But I will be getting that Castle Grayskull. I think the new Masters of the Universe figures are great. I like Super 7s just a bit more.
Yeah, I gotta say that too.
But these are more affordable and a little easier to get.
Yep.
So, but that's it for episode 48. Pretty quick. Pretty good. If we missed anything, please let us know. Don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to comment, subscribe to us. Jason, you got anything else, man?
No, I'm just just be careful out there. I mean, hey, the president got, COVID recently after saying it was a hoax.
Yep.
But it is not a hoax, folks. I mean, I've had a relative die from it. I've seen people get sick. People have, and this disease here, or virus rather, has long-term effects.
Yep.
So take it seriously. Wear a damn mask. I've seen stuff on Facebook like, hey, I've got my mask. It's called my immune system. Well, I tell you what, when that virus attacks your immune system and almost kills you, then you'll wear a damn mask.
With that is episode 48. I'm your co-host, Bobby Bearhart, and with me as always,
Jason Elliott.
see you in the Funny Papers.